Rick DeLuca here. I've been thinking back on my own career, back when I owned my own company, and remember what it was like being an owner, being a manager, and all the responsibilities that come with that. We've got to hire people and fire people, and we've got to have stimulating sales meetings and solve disputes and approve contracts. And in addition to that, I'm doing my own listing and selling, just like probably you are. And then on top of that, I had to do training. Got training for the agents, new people, experienced people, had to come up with some clever things for training all the time. Well, one of the things that I'm very proud of at Harcourts is the training that we have. And every franchise says they have the best training, and I understand that, but I thought I'd give you some specifics on why we think our training stands above the crowd. You see, I went back and looked in the last 12 months, the different training sessions that we've had. In addition to our new agent training and some experienced agent training, administrative training, we've done some other ones. Example, we're a big open house company, most of us, and so we did a session on open houses, how to have a successful open house. We taught our agents how to use the mobile app for open houses. Harcourts has an incredible worldwide map for open houses. Business planning, we take it very seriously. We do business planning every 12 weeks. So we have a session to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as the direction they want to go for the next quarter. I had as a favor David Knox do a seminar for us. I've known David, you may know David, I've known him for over 30 years. And so as a favor, David did a seminar for us. And rave reviews. People love listening to Dave and his ideas. We had one I'm doing next week, how to hang on to your commission. With the hot market that we're all experiencing with a shortage of inventory, we've got discount brokers, coming out of the woods, and they'll take listings for some ridiculously low fee. And so our agents are battling how to hang on to my commission. So I've got a session scheduled the next couple of weeks just on that one topic, how to hang on to the commission. And I'm looking forward to sharing some ideas with that. I did one here a few months ago called Let's Get to Work. Let's quit talking about it. Let's quit writing things down and making promises. Let's just get to work. Along with that, I did one called Rise Above the Crowd, where we kind of put down a list of everything that we do as agents, and then we identified consciously what the average agent does for each one of these different facets of the business that put us then in a position to make a decision on whether we wanted to increase the level of service to more than the average agent. So Rise Above the Crowd was a very, very well received program. Another one we did was called Must or Should, the biggest decision you'll ever make. You see, we spent a good time at that training session talking about all the things that we should do to be successful, and then went in and really analyzed it and had a group discussion. What are the must-dos, not just the should-dos? And it was an incredibly powerful session where people walked out saying, there are some things I simply must do. Got a lot of mileage out of that one, increased production. The pre-listing package. We went into great detail on the pre-listing package and how very few agents do it. I'm sure less than 15%, probably 10% of the people in the industry. And what goes into our pre-listing package? What tools do we have that none of our competitors have? And the agents love that one. And then just a few months ago at the end of summer, I had a program I called Summer's Over, Now What? And so we addressed what to do during the fall months, as the market typically slows down towards the latter part of the year. So what are we going to do during those slower months? And then using your profile to effectively promote yourself, personal promotion. We believe in our agents promoting themselves. We give them some guidelines. We give them some suggestions, budget guidelines as well. And talked about how can we do some things that don't cost money to promote themselves. And then I did one in the middle of the winter called the Winter Blues, all right, just a few weeks ago. And hopefully the winter's just about over for all of us in the Northwest. But what do you do to get rid of those winter blues? Let's get this thing fired up. Let's get going. In spite of the rain and the snow and the ice and all those kinds of things that we deal with, what do we do to get this thing fired up? So that's just a sampling of the kind of training sessions that we do to help our agents beat the competition, to be above the rest. If some of those are of interest to you, contact me. I'm happy to give you some details.